8 Vinyl Low. So
hey everyone, Emmy here, also known as 8 Vinyl Low, bringing all of you another video.
she's great. She's not giving you the context, but she's the youngest members of the vinyl community group with Dylan, which we're about to see his, Marican, some of the other ones too that are great. They do like every year they go to a record store and all meet up because they're scattered across the country in the U.S. and all shop together. So that's
video
fun.
is going to be my Record Store Day 2020 first record store day for me in the last 3 years, I believed, where I actually camped out. The last couple of years now, I didn't feel like I had to go line up, and I was right because I was able to either go to a store later that day or go online and they were available. This year was a little bit different. I did have a need this year, and it was my number one choice, and I am going to show that a little bit later. Around 3:30, I think, on Record Store Day.
Nice.
Made
That's
some
early.
coffee, of course, and grabbed my blanket, grabbed my lawn chair, and went out to stand in line. I think I got to my record store around 4:15, and I was about 20 or 30 people back.
That's
a lot
dedicated.
of younger, obviously the Noah Khan and the Olivia Rodrigo. I could tell, and as I was listening to conversations, like that was a major pick, right?
Yep.
And so
Jeffrey, that's what I know. But also, like, I think the vibe is like the dedicated, most dedicated get there midnight or before. Then you got the first 10, 15 people. Then about 3 a.m., you get your next 10 or 20 to 4 or 5. And 5's your next like 30, 40, 50. And then it's your hundreds. So yeah, that seems about right. It seems like a similar size store to what I would
think. A couple of people that I was kind of eyeing a little bit, and you guys do this too. If you line up for Record Store Day, you guess what people in front of you are gonna get. I'm sure everybody thought I was there for the 1975 or something.
Everyone's there for Noah Khan. We know. You don't even have to size people up.
And knowing that my store only got one copy, being 20 people back in line, I was a little freaked out. And like I said, I still got there around 4. I think the first person in line there, it was a father and his 10 or 11-year-old daughter who were first in line. They wanted the Beatles turntable, the mini turntable. They did end up getting it, of course, first in line, but they got there at like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. the night before. So well-deserved on their end.
Deserved. Last year, too, I told this story, the Taylor Swift one. Oh, you could. Everyone was there for Taylor Swift. It felt like every other person was, and it really was fun. But I enjoyed watching the record store employee answer the phone. Swiftie hotline. He didn't really answer the phone that way, but he definitely acted like he was going to pick up the phone and say that. I thought it was funny.
Experience, right? You meet people in line. You start up conversations. You talk music. People are excited. I love Record Store Day. I know
or you just zone out in your headphones and freeze your buns off. That's what I do. But, yeah. I was trying not to sip my water bottle because I was like, dang, if I got to pee, I got 3 hours to wait. I don't want to lose my spot. I mean, these people probably let me back in, but I didn't want to have to pee,
This was limited to 1,800 copies.
And I know, just because I know 8 Vinyl Low, it's going to be a Cheap Trick connection because she loves Cheap Trick.
Tinted Windows. This album originally came out in 2009. It is a rock supergroup made up of James from the Smashing Pumpkins, Taylor Hanson from Hanson, Adam from Fountains of Wayne, and then of course there's always a Cheap Trick connection right with me, and this is why this is a major need on my list from this year. Bunny Carlos, original drummer of Cheap Trick, he plays drums on this album.
Nice. I don't know anything about Cheap Trick, sorry.
I heard rumors of this album when it came out, so they did add those tracks on here.
So you get everything
and
you
I
want.
just think that that's a really cool addition.
So
It is
definitive version.
Number one pick.
Ooh, that's
I
cool,
love the album. I love Bunny
yeah.
Carlos. But come on, look at how awesome that is. So cool. That definitely sealed the deal for me. Side A, Can't Get a Read on You. So good, so catchy. It's the original lineup. It is a 2 LP limited edition set. It is a Record Store Day. No peer pressure before picking memorabilia, his authentic autograph. So that was, in my opinion, outside of the tinted windows, let's be honest, but in my opinion, this is the coolest just used vinyl Record Store Day find for me in like a couple of years.
That's cool that you found that in the bins.
So much fun.
Too, yeah,
Not only
awesome.
that, but when I got home, I opened it back up, I pulled this out, and then these pictures came out with it. Now That was awesome. And that is my Record Store Day 2024 vinyl haul video.
Good job.
Let me know in the comments below what you guys ended up doing for Record Store Day. If did you pick up anything that I ended up grabbing? Let me know. I love talking to you guys. But that is it for this video. I hope that all
I
of you are
had a
doing
great
well, and I will see you all
time.
for my next video.
Man, that haul, the fact you got literally the one copy of Tinted Window. I think there was only one other copy of Olivia Noah 7-inch at my shop when I got through with the bin. Keep on grooving your way and comment. All right, who we got?